Hi guys, and welcome to the latest and long overdue episode of the Kilter Climber. I'm going to start with an apology for not having posted any videos for such a long time. As I'm sure all of you are experiencing right now, you know, it's been a particularly bleak period, and I didn't want to carry on with my updates from Italy during the lockdown there, by when I started seeing how bad things were going elsewhere, you know. I sort of felt there was enough bad news going around to feel like sharing my own on a daily basis. I'm now back in Scotland, currently in the attic in my parents' house, where I've built a little climbing wall to keep myself entertained. I've got a light shining in my eyes right now, which is really pissing me off, so I'm going to give that a little wiggle. That's better. Okay, yeah. Note to self, control lighting before you start filming. Back in Scotland now. It's been a rough, very rough little period. Saw out the end of quarantine in Italy, and we had a sort of brief hiatus of freedom, where we got to go out and got to go climbing again, got to see our friends, and life looked like it was getting back to normal. Then, as you all know, things took a turn for tits up and tragic again, and I hightailed it back to Scotland. That was at the start of August, things haven't been great personally since then. As soon as I got back to Scotland, I think I told you, like in a previous video, that I suffered from bipolar disorder. As soon as I got back, I started having really quite severe panic attacks, which was something quite new to me. I'd experienced a bit of anxiety before. It's something that comes as part and parcel with bipolar, but not on that scale. And it just felt very new. It was like just seemed like a cruel addition. After all these years, I was diagnosed with bipolar over 20 years ago, and then to throw this into the mix now was just like, a little bit too much to deal with. So that all kicked off like a good couple of months ago, and it was bad. I was hospitalised. I spent like a month where I was having a severe attack at least once a day. I was lucky to be home. My living situation in Italy had a rock star landlady upstairs, but she's 90 years old. She couldn't really help me out, particularly given the health crisis that's going on at the moment. She couldn't have just popped downstairs to lend a hand. Here, one of my parents had to carry me up to bed every day for a month. I lost 15 pounds. Started to put it back on a little bit, but the old muscles are definitely going. Started climbing again just about maybe a week ago, and starting to finally feel a little bit better. But it was really bad for a while, and it's hard to say what brought it on. There's a few factors, like in my personal life, causing stress, but I think my reaction was exacerbated by the context, obviously. It's very scary to think that I'm fortunate. I have good friends. I have incredible family behind me, but I know there are a lot of people out there with mental health issues who are not quite so fortunate. I dread to think how they're faring at this time. I hope you guys are all doing well. It's been it's been quite a there's been quite a change in the world since I last spoke to you. Reading the news every day is just it's devastating. But sometimes can barely fathom. You know, there's always that little 2-second window when you wake up in the morning, and it's just like the world is as it was in 2019, and then suddenly it all like creeps back in. Shit, we're in the middle of a bloody pandemic that's killing thousands of people every day. I hope you're all well and staying healthy and everything. And I appreciate big time the messages you all sent to me, whether it's private messages or messages on the videos. They were a big help for me. You know, like half the time when I was reading them, I was lying in my bed, I think I replied to most of you. If I missed anyone, I apologise for that. And we'll see what happens in the next little while. Feel free to write to me again. I'd love to hear from you. And here's hoping that things take a turn for the better sometime soon. Just because I've started to feel more like the kilted talker than the kilted climber in recent videos, so I haven't been doing a great deal of climbing. I'm going to show you that I still got it in me, even though this is remarkably easy. It's vertical, still to put in the 45-degree angle walls, but it's awesome for a little bit of exercise, a little bit of a play around. Got the kilt on for the occasion as well. Not quite as extreme as what I'm used to, but a good bit of fun. That was my attempt at courtesy, just in case you were confused. Right guys, take the very best of care. I hope to hear from you all again soon, and hopefully I'll be back with another video not too far in the future. And when I get back to you then, I shall also let you know a little bit of good news that popped up in the middle of all the crap. Sorry to leave you with that teaser, but I think it's best left till next time. Right guys, take care. Catch up with you soon. Bye bye.